All right, welcome everybody to our HVRL ARCA series race here at Milwaukee, season 1, race 3. Looks like we have about 33 vehicles on the field right now. Should be a fun race here at the Milwaukee Mile. Joined here with Sean Wilder. I'm Sean Happick. What do you think about this race, Mr. Wilder?
Yeah, I'm hoping for a good show. It's a pretty flat track. Speeds can get pretty low in the corners, so it's a little bit different than your mile and a half or whatever, high banked. You got to brake a little bit getting into these corners and keep it from not getting sideways coming out of the corner.
It is a fun track. I enjoy it. Haven't been on it. I wasn't able to test any this week. I need to start hopping in there just so I can get a feel of this car for these guys. While I'm up here in the booth. But you turned some laps in this car, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It's a fun track. There is braking. You got to kind of trail brake to the center and then find the grip off. Track temp's 88, so that's not too bad. They should have plenty of grip getting off the corners. And the way the tires, they're gonna probably slide up a little bit, maybe to the middle. There's a middle lane that works pretty good. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's a pretty fun track though. There should be some grip, at least early on the runs here.
Yeah, we should definitely be able to see who is a driver and who only runs super speedway and mile and a half, because this is something a little different, a little more technical. So we could see some of these drivers that maybe haven't been up near the top kind of start to eke their way up a little bit, maybe gain some points here. Why don't you go and bring someone in, Mr. Wilder? Talk to some of these guys, get to know these guys a little bit more.
We'll grab Tim Taylor here first from Holy Bible Racing. And hey, Tim, this is Sean and Sean in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Sean, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you feeling about the race tonight?
A little bit excited, a little bit, I don't know. I'm more eager to get kind of out there and kind of show, I guess, the skill that I haven't been able to show the last couple races, considering the incidents I've been involved in later. So.
Yeah, man. You got anything, Sean?
Yeah, do you feel like you're better suited for these type of tracks here at the Milwaukee Mile?
In officials, honestly, my first win was a short track, so I'm kind of a little hopeful for this one. So I know a lot of guys are more of a all gas, no brakes kind of driver, so I feel like I can probably outdrive him here tonight. So that's what I'm hoping for.
All right, well, just stay clean, man. That old 23 extra car looks pretty good down there. Hopefully we can see you up front.
I'm chewing some bubble gum right now.
All right, man. Good luck, buddy.
Right, thanks, guys.
Get him back down.
I got him.
All right, cool. You want to grab another one here?
Well, yeah, grab another one. We got 4 minutes, man. You probably grab 2 more.
We'll grab. Let's get Thad Miller here up from the Orange Lemons team. If I can get him up to us. All right. Hey, Thad. This is Sean and Sean up in the booth here. Can you hear us?
Howdy. Can you hear me?
We got you, bud.
Howdy. How are you guys?
We're good. How you feeling about the race tonight? You fired up for it? Kind of a little nervous, or how you feeling about it?
Yeah, I think keeping your nose clean is going to be key, but I'm a little questioning that. Pretty small, pretty tight track.
It is a tight track, but it is pretty wide. That's why we were talking to Tim earlier and doing our overview of the race, man. I mean, this is just really going to separate kind of the all gas and no brake type of drivers from the more technical drivers for sure. So
yeah, I think so. I think it may be like a road course driver that's good with their brake pedal here is gonna might be key, you know.
Well, ARCAs do a lot of short tracks in the real life, so we try to stack a few short tracks on here for guys.
Yeah.
Probably should have done more than that, but these cars feel pretty good on these short tracks. Way better than the trucks and the cup cars.
Better than the old ARCA cars, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So
yeah, pretty stable. So
What would
agree.
be a good finish for you tonight, Thad?
Oh, 0x.
0x,
Any,
and
Yeah, there you
yeah,
go,
there
bud.
you
I
go.
think that's the most important thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that
Yeah,
itself is a pretty tall order, but I believe in
I
you.
agree.
But I'm sure keeping in single digits is probably a win. So
Yeah, yep, I think it is too. Top 12 with low incident points, I think would be a W
oh, lock it in. We're
for
locking
most
it
people.
in.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you, and I hope we get to see you in the top 12 then.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
All right, thanks, man. Got him.
I'll get it back down there.
Got him.
Oh, you got him
Yeah,
already?
I'm telling you, just
All right.
right-click their name, go to move
Okay.
to.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
Yep. Right.
Want to grab one more real quick?
Yeah. Come on, minute 26. Plenty of time.
Hey, let's get Colton just jump here. Let's get Colton up in here real quick. See if he's got his stuff ready to go here.
Probably not. He's always running late.
All right. Hey, Colton, this is Sean and Sean up in the booth. You got a copy?
What's good, boys?
What it do, man?
You know, the Dushan car's getting pretty comfortable, so we'll see if this 85 car can actually finish a race and not money shift like last week.
Where's his I see Kraft is in the session, but I don't see him in your chat.
Yeah, he's there. He's
is
just
he-
joined in.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I thought maybe he was mad at you for that debacle you made him do last week.
Oh, yeah. You can bring him up if you want.
No, it's fine.
No, he actually had a scare. There was a storm that knocked out his power. We were afraid he was going to make it.
Oh shoot. Well, I'm glad he's here. I'm glad you're here. How you feeling about the Milwaukee Mile?
You know, myself, I'm comfortable with the setup I've got put together. Spent like this whole week just trying to figure out what I can do, what I can't do. But no, it's been going well.
All right.
I'm just really worried about everybody else.
Well, what would be a good finish for you tonight?
Just a finish, dog.
That's a finish. Hey, realistic standards. I like that. How's Kraft feel about it tonight?
He's trying to find a good setup. He's trying to do what he can.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see qualify starting here. Get out there and put down the heater, man.
Appreciate it, buddy. I'll see
All
what
right.
I can do.
All right. Thank you. You can go ahead and move him over, Wilder. He's in Crawford. You can test that out. Oh, he might be busy. I'll get you down there, Colton.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, it's all right. I was going to let you practice with getting him down there, but that's all right. As we're watching Kerry Conway take his laps now.
I think like around a 30 flat, I think it should be a good lap time. Oh, and track temp went up quite a bit to 96. So I don't know. That might not be possible now.
Sure, this will be much more of a second lap, hot lap. I don't think the tires will be quite warm to do what you need to do on that first lap. But getting a good run out of that on corner 4 on your first lap is going to be really key to really doing that. There's a 30.67 with Stapleton as Conway gets P2 there, and he's dropping fast to P5. Go see what Thad Miller does here.
Yeah, I think they're gonna knock a couple tenths off on that second lap. I think we'll see. I know track temp is a little worrisome now. I think 96 degrees.
Here we go, Ketchmar up there. Took the top spot away from Ballman. Where is Dayhoff? Have to give him a gander here. There he
Just
is.
had one of the drivers comment that the track is pretty slick right now. So I think that temp is maybe hurting these times just a tad.
Well, it looks like we're getting some cloud cover right now.
Oh yeah, down the front stretch there. Yep.
Yeah, and in that corner, the back stretch is a little bit sunny. As soon as we
Oh,
get
so
done
these
with
guys might,
qualifying, it's going to change again by the time we get done with our qualifying session, though.
These guys could have benefited for waiting, a couple minutes to get out there on the track.
Sometimes it's a dare. You can wait, and it might drop a degree, or it'll go up a degree. Let's see what Dayhop did up to the pole. 30.22. Think that'll stick?
We'll see. I don't know. I think they're getting at .1s
Oh, there's Holleran. Yep, there we go.
in practice. We'll see if they get to that point. I don't know.
Andrew Holleran still has another lap to go, so we're going to watch his second lap here. As he was just 6/10 off. 600ths off, sorry. Goes up a little bit there. Get down. Hopefully he got a good run off 4 here. We'll see if that little slide hurt him. There it is. 30.20 with the pole. Andrew Holleran.
Oh, nice lap, Drew.
Yeah, very good lap, Drew. I think that is all of them.
I see the ones out there. Nope, he's shutting her down. Just coming into pits. Yeah, we got about a minute and a half.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and pull Drew up here? Is he in there? He's got to be in there.
Let me find him.
Yeah, pull him up here if he is.
I don't know. He was not in here. I could not find him earlier. I was going to grab him too. Oh, wait, he is. He's in the general hangout. Hold on. Let me grab him. See if I can get him up here. Maybe.
Again, you can just right click as well and move too.
Yes. I am already dragging him though. I got him. Hey, Drew. It's Sean and Sean up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Oh, he's muted.
He's got his mic muted.
Oh, he's finally
He
going
doesn't
to
want to talk
oh,
to
there
us.
he goes.
I got you.
Hey, what's up, Drew?
What's up, guys? You ready for this one?
The question is, are you, sir? All that negative talk about not being faster than Dayhoff, and look at that.
I figured it out. I feel like I did a lot of studying on Milwaukee, and it seems like it's doing me some favors here. So we'll see. We got a long way to go, though. 120 laps. So a lot can change. A lot can happen, as we've seen. So we'll get on with it and see what happens.
Oh, 100%. But we did want to say good job on that qualifying lap. Kind of surprised me,
man.
too. I mean, you were running good laps in practice, so not really a big surprise, but it was nice to see someone grab that pole from him. So I'm glad it was you, man, and good luck to you.
Thank you. Good luck up here at the booth.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
All right, we'll get you back down to the general hangout. We'll get that driver's meeting going here. I used it. It worked out beautifully, Sean.
Doesn't it? Yeah, it's way better.
Oh, yeah.
I used to drag, too. It sucked. Okay, yep, go ahead and do that, and I will go over the starting lineup, man.
Give me 1 second. I think I gotta close that.
Yeah, you
There
go
we go.
ahead. Yep, and you might as well deafen me. Come on, Drew. We'll go over this lineup here. I guess we can go over some race info while we're waiting on everybody to kind of grid here. Make sure okay, he did set the timer. Doing good, Wilder. Doing a great job, man. All right, 72 degrees here in Milwaukee, 80% humidity. It's partly cloudy with 9-mile-an-hour wind. Track temp's going to be 92 degrees. So we'll see if that cloud cover will definitely start changing. Maybe it'll come in. I didn't really look at the full forecast, but we might have some clouds coming in. So that'll help these guys a little bit. Definitely change the racing. But tonight we'll have 120 laps. We'll have our competition caution or our one stage at lap 40. 3 additional tire sets, and 1 fast repair. Let's see. We'll just go with that. All right, our pole, Andrew Holloran starting P1. Starting outside pole is Brandon Dayhoff. Starting P3 is Joe Ketchmar. Starting P4 is Tyler Ballman. Starting P5, he's not on the grid yet, is the number 46 of Thad Miller that we interviewed. So I'm sure he's really happy with that qualifying spot. Starting P6 is Jace Keller, shown to be a quick driver as well. P7 is Kale Dees. Starting 8th is Brent Escareno, sorry. A pretty good qualifier for him. Starting P9 is John Shields. In 10th is Kerry Conaway. 11th is Christopher Dyke. 12th is John Stapleton. 13th is Forrest Martin. 14th is Jason Williamson. Starting P15 is Colton Lanford. Starting P16 is Braden Denny. Starting 17th is Reno Connor. 18th is Jason Kraft. 19th is Josh Rebel. 20th is Gregory Van Nies. 21st, Cameron Dinkle. Starting P22nd is Quinn McLean. P23
Hey, Sean, can I interrupt for 1 second? I got a question.
is, yeah, 1 second, is Tim Taylor and P23. All right, we are back. P24 is Brent McKee. P25 is Carson Smith. P26 is Ryan Stevenson. P27 is Joshua Holt. Starting 28th is Scott Stotler. 29th is James Bolka. P30th is James Efaw. Starting P31 is Kyle Rogers. P32 is Robert Cheswick. P33 is Corey Fowler. Starting at tail end of the field is starting P34 is Mike Burns. Gonna do a quick driver's meet, and we will get back to you guys when we're about to go green. All right, we are back, and we are going to go live here in about 30 seconds. But first, let's talk about our sponsor of the league, DPR.
DPR, a trusted home remodeling company out of West Bend, Wisconsin, is known for their high-quality, reliable home remodeling services. They have the craftsmanship, attention to detail, and dedication to customer satisfaction that you're looking for from your home remodeling partners. With more than 10 years of experience, they can help you get that kitchen, bathroom, basement, or your whole home remodeled on time and on budget. For more information on DPR and all of the services that they provide, head to their website, www.dpr-wisco.com. Thank you to DPR for their continued support for the High Velocity Racing League ARCA Series.
All right, thank you, Matthew Chase.
All right, we're rolling off now. All right, looks like we got all the penalties set. So let's see. Let's hopefully we get up to a good start here.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how Drew holds up here. You know, I don't know how much experience Drew has, but I mean, we all know Dayhoff is pretty experienced. So a long race to try to hold Dayhoff off. It's going to be a pretty tall order.
Oh, what I didn't ask is what the pit window is. I'm not sure what it is. I guess we will find out. I think it's a little bit before the end of the stage, a lap 40. But
Well,
we'll
next caution, yeah, you'll just have to key up and ask someone.
see. Okay, help you there.
Is there a restart zone here? I don't think there's a restart zone.
Yeah,
here.
it's two
Oh,
lines
yeah,
on the
there-
wall.
yeah, I see
I
it.
let him know.
Yep, not the Geico. Gotta
And
go
they're
on
off.
green here, yeah. Man, I hope this one stays fairly clean because this is going to be a really good race if it does. So Drew gets a decent start, but
We're three
Dayhoff.
wide. We're three wide back in the pack here. Let's see if they make it through here.
Yeah, 3 wide. Everybody's
And a
feeling.
caution.
Robert Cheswick, Corey Fowler. They were in the back. Gonna rewind this, see what we got going on here. Okay, or just hit live. Try that again. Robert Cheswick here. It's in number 6. Oh, the 99 just gets loose. I think he went to. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, 99 just got loose, ran right up into that guy. Not sure if he didn't know they were going to break going into the corner there, but everybody checked up, and then he turned the wheel a little bit as he went up. Well, those things happen. Hopefully we can clean that up. Did you have to get a fuel window?
Yeah, you get a good look at that one. It was, I'm assuming the 99.
Yeah, 99 just, yeah, I guess, I don't know. It's just those people braked for the corner and he didn't, and got on the brakes hard and yanked her right and just collected Cheswick. Did you catch a fuel window on these guys?
I did not. Let me ask somebody.
As we are 1 to go here, 1 to go.
So it's looking about 43 to 45 laps.
Oh, so it should be good,
Yeah, they'll be good.
especially
to
with
the
caution.
caution.
So Well, it looks like those VLs may not have hurt too many guys here, and the drive-throughs probably weren't able to really get issued yet. I mean, you issued them. They
No, he wasn't able to. There's one
Yeah.
guy, he wasn't able to serve it. He had to ask if he had to do it under green, so I had to remind him, yeah. And again, everybody's catching up in turn 4 on the restarts. I'm not sure why we're not settled up, but
Well, that's all right.
anyways,
Everybody's caught up right now. It looked pretty good, really.
yeah.
Looked like Drew got a much better. Well, he was able to actually. He was a control car, so he's naturally able to get into it. I'm sure Dayoff don't mind as he falls in behind him.
3 wide back here in the back again. Hopefully we get single. We got a slow car on the back stretch. I'm not sure. No, it's the guy pitting for his black.
Oh, I'm about to say we got slow cars all over the place. What are you talking about?
Yeah. He just wanted to announce his pit, and we'll see if he gets in clean here.
Gary Vanda's got a pretty nice looking ride there. Purple and yellowish.
So yeah, I think the practice results are kind of carrying over to the race here with our top 4 or 5. So.
Ooh, about to push 3 wide here.
That was very close.
Yeah, I'm watching that red 32 and Jason Williams right now with John Stapleton back there. I think Stapleton was about to go 3 and squeeze the middle, but he decided against it, which was probably a very good call. And our second caution.
I think it was the 2 car.
Christopher Dyke and James Efa. Rewind and see what happened here when we're on the board with Christopher Dyke
That's
here.
a close one.
Well, hang on, let the audience
54.
catch here. We'll get there here in just a second.
Oh, sorry about that.
As we're seeing 80, Christopher Dyke going in here. Pretty good corner entry there. Yeah, how's the 87 and the 2 collect here?
It was the 54, I think.
Oh, okay. I was about to say he's about 4 cars up here.
Looked like the 2 came down, but
Like Christopher Dyke kind of dive bombed him there in that corner, then try to go below the yellow. Oh yeah, then the 2 spinning up there. Hopefully minimal contact. I miss him 27. Very good. Very good. Christopher Dyke just got on the brakes and just completely stopped. I don't know if anybody else even hit anyone. Well, they can't tell me the IPL don't work because these guys are braking all over the place.
yeah, that's true. Now the 2 definitely he came around the outside a little bit and kind of came down on the 54 and spun. Not sure what happened to Christopher Dyke there.
He didn't. He didn't. He's actually stopped on the track, so it counted him as a crash because he stopped to miss it. Because number 2 spun out right in front of him, and he just got on the brakes, completely stopped.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason it showed him on the crash. It's a little sunny. Did you happen to see how the forecast was for the whole race? Is it planning on getting cloudy later on in the race, or do you even know?
It's consistent temps. It gets a little hotter towards the end by just a degree, though. But I think it's going to be, it says mostly cloudy, 72, and then it bumps up to 73. So it's going to be kind of clouds rolling through, I think, and maybe cooling the track off a little here and there.
Yeah, overall pretty favorable conditions.
Yeah, really, 92 is not bad here for a track temp.
No, much better than the 120s.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll see. Hopefully this restart goes well and get some green flag runs here. Maybe at lap 10.
Yeah, hop in the car with Joe Ketchmar in this restart here.
guys. That was a good restart.
Joe falls in line here. Comes up just a little bit. Looks like he's chasing
We are
Chase
almost 4
Keller.
wide back here. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Make it out of there. There we go. Good job. Yeah, this track gets some good racing. There's a line about a half a lane up to a lane up that you can run up there, and I prefer there than the bottom to keep the momentum up. So hopefully,
Oh, I love the bottom on this track.
yeah. It's pretty. That's why I think I run it like a qualifying lap. But I think a race just kind of keep the momentum up and try to keep that right front tire cooled down. I feel like you go on the bottom, you kind of want to drift up a little bit in the middle of the corner and diamond it off a little bit. But I don't know if that's the best for the tires. I don't know. These guys aren't really pulling away with it, so that's good. I mean, they're kind of strung out the front, but not too bad. Then we got more of a pack back here.
Golden gets stuck to the outside. He needs to get around that guy so he can stop burning up his tires. And it looks like he was able to work his way around. Up 6 spots to the P9 already. Looks like Grant McKee is up 10 spots from 24 to 14th. He's our biggest mover so far. Looks like he's about to grab another one. Now they're going. Now they're getting a little spread out.
Yeah, they had a pretty good little heated battle back here for 20th to 25th. The 54 car, he had pretty good pace in practice. He's kind of stuck back here. He's trying to work his way through, but I can tell by watching him, he's trying to be cautious when he does it, which is probably a smart move this early in the race.
Good thing about these little shorter tracks, although this is a pretty higher speed one. I don't know if you consider this short or not. I still consider miles kind of short tracks, but you're not doing 180, so you can miss a lot of these wrecks that are happening in front of you. So really good chance.
It's not, it's not like Dover where it's tight quarters and you're just flying on edge.
Well, right. It's so banked you can't even see out the top of your windshield until you're on the guys, This one's pretty flat, so.
It's pretty wide too. I mean, if you do get offline a little bit.
Oh, looks like number 1 spun there of
No.
Did they kill it? No caution. Way to keep it going.
Yeah, he stays out. Good job for him.
Yeah, let
Keep
me
it green here.
let me rewind that, see if that was just a mental mistake by him. Oh yeah, it was all by himself there. Just going along, getting there, and I guess he got on it a little too much. Yeah, coming out of the corner, he just got it loosed. Just a little 1X, was able to keep it off the wall, kept it going straight, waiting out to bring out a caution, Jace. Good job, man.
Yeah, these top 3 or 4 are pulling away now.
He did fall all the way down to 23rd, though, unfortunately.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I thought he's been pretty active in all the series, so I think he's got the speed, or can find it to get back through there.
Yeah, Joe's definitely trying to keep up with them there in 4th. We'll go over to the
I don't know if he's laying
tower.
back, maybe saving the stuff a little bit. We'll see. They should probably start feeling some tire wear right about now. 19 laps, and we got some green flag laps on them now. So
That's probably definitely why we're starting to see this gap now. You can see a track map, they're kind of all over the place.
29 cars moving right now. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, I have a caution out. Darn. I don't see anything.
Don't know. I don't see many cars? I think it's just maybe just a spin, and maybe he had to come to a stop on the track. We had a car in the pits. Maybe it was him. Who is it? Oh, maybe the 88. He said he had a black screen. I think he's had that problem before.
It happens. It definitely happens. Yeah, I don't see.
Oh yeah, he definitely wrecked off of 4.
Oh,
The 88.
Scott's. I see Scott. It says.
Oh
he
no, he hit
jumped in the
head on
pits.
with the barrels. Head on
Oh,
with the
man.
pit road barrels. So
Oh, he did.
definitely had
Oh, I just seen it. Let's see here.
a
Oh
equipment
my.
failure or something.
Well, let's get a look at that. And nothing like this is the way y'all are definitely gonna. I mean, he gets on a rumble strips. That's not him. But see what happens here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he couldn't have got it worse, man. If he could have maybe got speeding in the pits or something, but he just head on. But it's a good thing
Yeah.
he stayed. He drifted to the left. I've had that issue for man about a half a season before I finally kind of got it figured out. But that was good. There's a couple guys that were kind of getting close to being lapped. So
Yeah, them top 4 guys, you could tell, top 4 or 5, we're definitely pulling away. I'm thinking there's a couple more guys in the back that could probably compete, but they just got to get clear of the traffic. It's not the easiest place to pass. There's a passing lane, and you got to time it right. But yeah, they're just having trouble getting past these cars back here.
yeah, it looks like look at Colton +8 in 7th. Forrest Martin is +7 in 6th. And our biggest mover so far is Brent McKee in 11th, +13 spots. Sometimes you just mess up a qualifying lap and you kind of feel your groove. I've done that with a lot of tracks. I think we were talking about that yesterday during our race. Sometimes it just takes, man, a stage or two for you to really find your groove.
Yeah, we'll see if Dayhoff can get a good restart here and pull away.
Going about
Oh, he
mid-zone
does.
there. Well, I
Good
don't know,
jump.
Drew. I don't know. I mean, for him having control of the car, I think Drew's able to stay with him. You know, pretty decent there.
See if John Shields is able to stay up and with these guys this time around.
Yeah, I'm curious now since they kind of linked back up if anybody found their groove after that, 15, 18 lap stint there.
Yeah, you can see a couple guys went wide there. I think they just got in the gas too early or didn't brake enough down to the bottom and just kind of drifted up as soon as they got in the gas. Is that 17 and the car behind him? That would be the 85 of Colton.
Yeah, Colton's really making some moves. Is he trying to pass Forrest Martin there? And he does. That'll move him up to P6.
Yeah, it's just you could see those guys are drifting off the corner a little bit too much, and they're just getting killed off of the corner. Top 4 got it figured out though. They pretty much. Oh, we got another yellow here.
That's going to be Cameron Dinkle and Kyle Rogers. Let's look at we did on Cameron Dinkle in the 55 here.
Oh yeah.
It looks like the 48 is up in the wall or up at the real high line up in the marbles. Let's see if that had something to do with this incident here.
Yeah, I think 55 was trying to just stay off that car on the outside and didn't see the 27 down there.
Oh,
That's what I think happened anyways.
I think he was getting a little loose coming out of the corner trying to stay off him. So, I mean, he was doing the right thing by trying to stay off him, but hopefully, or get on the brakes, guys. Get on the brake. He got the wall screwed. I mean, decent. So you can't do a whole lot of fast repairs here. I mean, a whole lot of damage repair in the short tracks because you're liable to get lapped down. You can maybe get what, maybe 30 seconds done.
I wouldn't even care though, because I think we know there's going to be at least one more caution we know of.
Oh,
there may be more.
Oh,
yeah, that's going to be a penalty.
Two
by that
across
gentleman.
commitment lines.
Anyways, but I think even if you go a lap down or 2 laps down in order to get your stuff fixed, if it's only a couple minutes of damage, I think I would do it and not use my fast repair. You can get a couple laps back, I think, pretty quicker, especially if you have some speed and be the first one to lap down and get the lucky dogs.
For sure. Oh, that's a
But
shame
yeah,
for
I mean,
those
it's not
guys.
much damage under normal conditions there. You can't get much done.
Did we re-warn these guys about the commitment line there? We might do the same thing we did in trucks and just give them a big old warning. Like Jason Kraft is getting a wave around, or Lucky Dog. I don't know how he went a lap down.
Yeah, I just warned him about that. Maybe a penalty next week if they
Yeah, for sure. So,
cross
well,
that line there.
yeah, we'll have to make an announcement. Just, I mean, we did it in trucks. Just gave everybody a mass announcement because it was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Kraft got a Lucky Dog. I don't know how he ended up a whole lap down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened either. I don't remember him being involved in anything.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah.
But he's coming
Wouldn't
around.
be a strategy play or nothing, so I don't. Oh, he had the lucky dog. He's already lapped down. Yeah, I don't know when he pitted.
We do
Now,
have a
hopefully he didn't have any power issues.
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, he's back on leading that now. Dinkle's 1 lap down, and 24 Van Diaz is 2 laps down. So, other than that, that's all. Looks like we have Scott Stotler and Corey Feller out though, or at least in the pits. Go to the restart zone. Coming to lap 30 here. 10 laps left to stage.
Little bit of a stack up on that restart, but not bad.
That was a great restart for Dayhoff here. In fact, the 29 of Ballman got around the 3 of
Ooh, not
Holler
for
in
long
there.
though.
Oh, says I want that P2 back, buddy.
Good battle for second.
We're gonna watch it from the bumper of Joe Ketchmar here. It is. I'm sure Drew's hoping he can stick him up to the top for a handful of laps and kind of wear his tires down.
Dayhoff is pulling away while they're battling though.
Oh, that's the best thing we got. Oh, like a 3-way battle.
Yes, sir. We got a couple more cars. That Stapleton, no, the 32 car. Williamson. I'd watch out for him, too. He's moving his way through.
Yeah, Andrew and Tyler are racing real respectful with each other. You know, they're getting each other
Yes, they
room.
are.
He's really paying attention to where the 29 is at below. There we go.
Meanwhile, Brandon's running about 4/10 faster, though, a lap.
Well, that'll do it when you're trying to battle side by side there. And looks like Colton's going for a P5 here versus Brent McKee. Brent McKee, though, up 17 spots at P7, so he's really... Yep, it looks like Colton got around him. I think Colton stays clean. He might have something to say about this as well.
Yeah, we got some guys coming through the field, though, running some fast lap times. The 87, 18, and 35. We're all about a second quicker than the leader there.
Christopher Dyke
Last lap.
was quick. I know he got he didn't qualify well. Then I think he was one of the one that had a drive-through or just an EOL.
He had just a EOL.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I mean, he did qualify 11th. He's in 13th, but he did have an EOL and have to go to the back of the field to start the race. So that's pretty good with that. Ooh,
Got about
a 1
5
point.
laps.
Yep.
5 laps to go to.
Yep. Got over a second and a half lead there. Looks like on the long run, Dayhoff might have it figured out.
Yeah, if I was these guys, I mean, you see that speed, I would try to lay off and save my stuff, and at least till this comp caution. They're all going to get a set of tires, and I think it could be whoever can make those tires, last the longest, could be in a good position here at the end.
Yeah, watching James Efaw there to number 2. He was with us last season. So nice to see him back out, running that high line there. Get some exit speed.
Yeah, Reno Connor's making some moves too. He's running some pretty good lap times, and that's an interesting strategy. He's trying to flip the stage, I think. We have a driver coming in. We'll see if he goes a lap down. I think he will.
Well, he's about to get a penalty. Make sure to close them pits here.
Yep. Closing right now. Payoff comes across.
All right, pit should be closed. Here we go.
Yeah, he's really pulling away now.
1.92 seconds right now.
These other guys got to go behind him. We'll see. Yeah, I think these guys know he's got the speed, so they're going to have to kind of work together and not battle too much and try to catch him, without wearing out their stuff, trying to get in front of each other, the battle within the battle. Maybe work together and try to run down Brandon.
Yeah, it's Tim Taylor in the pits. Yeah, he's sitting there. What's going on with him? As he has a 2-second lead right now, flat. So
we're gonna be coming to the
we'll
caution
get to
here.
pull him up. We'll have to see what his tires are.
Dayhoff's gonna win this first. Well, it's on the stage, but at the comp caution, that's pretty good.
Well, he will be leading at our comp caution in a deciding factor. So, but good. I mean, Tyler Ballman in P2. Andrew Holleran stayed up there all race, and if you stay up there, you can sure stay clean. Joe Ketchmar in P4. Colton Lanford, P5. Brent McKee in 6th. John Shields in 7th. Jason Williamson in 8th. Forrest Martin in 9th. And Thad Miller. Look at that. He was the one that just wanted top 12 with no X's, right? And I think he qualified really well, too. Yeah, 15th. So, and he's in P10 right now. So I'm sure he's really happy right now.
I know we're only a third of the way through the race. But I mean, the incident points are so crazy better than any race we've had. It's not even. Only one driver has 8, or 2 drivers have 8. One driver has 6.
The race should have
a couple
0.
With 5, a couple with 4, and there's a lot of zeros out there still.
I'm surprised.
That's good to see.
I'm surprised we have any with 8. Really, to be honest with you, there might be some checkups, but no, I know. I'm telling you, the IPO scares people to drive better. So you do not want to be on that as we watch these guys come down pit road here.
We'll
see
see
if
if
strategy going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to take 4 and fuel up. We'll see if there's any sliding through the box or speeding or anything like that. I hope not. Oh, one guy went through the box there.
Oh yeah, Dayhoff's well ahead of everybody. Oh shoot, Ballman may beat everybody out. And Reno might have did something with a.
Maybe he grabbed 2 or something.
Oh no, Reno stayed out. Reno and Shields stayed out.
Yeah, we got the 29 came out ahead of the 48, and then
Reno hasn't even pitted
the
yet.
3 and 33, and Dayhoff behind them all. I don't know. Maybe they got a little damage or hit the wall once or twice, and
Well, let's go
had
and
to
pull
get that
Dayhoff
fixed
up
up.
here. I'll get him real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Brandon Dayhoff, leader at our competition caution. Can't even call it a stage win, but I don't know. We can call it whatever you want. But how you feeling about that, man?
Oh, well, it felt pretty good.
It looks like you had some good battle in there for the first 20 laps, and then it seems like once they started battling, those 3 cars with Ballman, Halloran, and Ketchum started battling, you really started separating yourself there.
Oh, yeah, that was the plan was to get a good restart, get them two battling.
That worked out. Yeah,
It
they
did,
were
yeah.
definitely battling hard, and I think they finally realized that was hurting them and straightened up. But good luck for the rest of the race.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, man. Reno has not pitted at all, so I'm not sure what his strategy is here. Maybe he's hoping for a caution here, but that still doesn't make much sense. So,
It's just maybe just gonna stay out as long as he can. Maybe this is a way to get away from the incident points and
can't be,
try
but
to be out front. I don't know.
hopefully you warned him on the bad tires. Probably a little late right now, but all right, he
And
should
we're
lose.
away, but he
Clear
lost
that.
his butt.
Yeah, clear. Make sure to clear 29 if he gets a black flag. Because Reno lost control of the field once he passed the restart zone. Oh, hard wreck in the back. Hard wrecks. Kyle Rogers into that inside wall. So firewall deep, man. That was... I seen that in that... Woo!
Rogers in the 27, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, look at this. See what happened here. You get a replay yet, or did you catch it live?
I'm going through right now. It went on the old one. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, he got it. I mean, it was... I don't even know how he had that much speed here. We're watching Kyle Rogers there in the 27. Blue, yellow Looney Tunes.
27 looked like he came down a little bit. 2 was on the natural line. It's just kind of a thing where they just... Yeah, I don't know. Hard to tell unless you're in their spot.
Yeah, who was that? James and was that James Efall?
Yeah.
You said the number 2. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
firewall deep in that inside wall. It's probably definitely. Hopefully nobody else gets it. Oh, someone else was They did get into it a little
Victim.
bit. Yeah, the 55. He was trying to. I will see what that looked like through the view of the 55 there. I find his number, Cameron Dinkle here. Go to his cockpit view and check that out. As it unfolds right in front of him, and then he happened to get into the driver in front of him. Really can't see much there. Oh, there you go. Definitely didn't slow down as much as you should have there, Mr. Dinkle. There are plenty of times to probably get on the brake there. We probably got to do a little bit better on getting on the brake. But that sudden swerve at the end, clearly, yeah, he just turned the other guy by turning too sharp to avoid the wreck. Unfortunate there for some of those guys, especially for Kyle Rogers there, but that's why we get everybody a fast repair. So we got Dayhop. I got caught up in a bunch of that slowness back there, and now Colton's gonna have to start right behind Reno. But
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. I don't know.
yeah,
I just reminded the
just have
guys, just try to, that last incident, it was kind of just a racing deal, but if we just all give a little bit of space there, I think we can all work together and get some laps in. It's pretty early still.
Oh, they are showing improvement. I mean, they're doing a much better job. You know, by mid-season, we're going to hit the ground running. These guys are going to be putting down some good green flag runs, man. But yeah, so we have Colton and Dayhoff stuck right behind Reno, and he still has yet to pit. I don't know what size tank he has in there. Let's kind of watch it. Well, now they're all clear. So Colton likes that low line. I'm going to see what he's going to try to do here. As the 32 of Jason Williamson is able to take advantage of Colton staying on the low side. And Brandon Dayhoff's going to try to go on the outside of Colton too, as Colton gets loose there. Causing a wreck there in the back. It was just a bunch of checkups there. Colton got loose. Not sure why. Go back and look at that. And it's spun 17 of Forrest Martin. Yeah, it looks like Colton's going down. Oh, he gained so much speed on Reno and ended up hitting Reno right in the rear, which got Dayhoff a little bit too, which checked him up. 17 got it, which checked him up, got him sideways, and then John Stapleton finished 17 off. But bad tires being out front will cause a lot of checkups, but Colton's got to know that. He's got to know that he was going to gain a lot of speed on the 77 there, so he just got to be aware of that. So you're not coming in quite so hot because he gains so much speed on him on a quarter entry. Yeah, he's seeing that. I mean, you see all that speed. Man, that bottom line, man, they did a great job checking up and not getting in anybody. All right, Reno's got to be pit now, right? Right?
He has to. I would think so. It's 50, lap 50.
You got to check your fuel. Would you give all the Chevys 100% fuel or what?
120, I guess. I don't know. What is he driving? Is he driving? Oh, yeah, he's got a Chevy.
Yeah, he's driving the Chevy.
He's got one of those, man, who was
Eco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this fuel thing, because that probably would have been the perfect time to go in there. I don't know how much he's saving. I mean, you said it was 43 to 45. Yeah, we've had a few cautions, but he's got to be at the... You're doing good saving it. Did Dayhoff go ahead and go in and get a little bit of damage repaired? He did, because now he's in 27th. Now Dayhoff's going to have to work his way from the back all the way to the front. And changing a set of tires right now is not going to help anybody as we go green going to lap 52. Tyler Ballman takes off here. Not too bad of a jump. Drew Holleran was able to stay with him there. Can't quite get on the inside of Joe Ketchmar though. So he's going to have to run that high side. We're going to see if Jason Williamson can maybe make a run here and get to the inside. Drew got a really good run on the outside though.
29's got a pit right here. He jumped the start on the last restart. So hopefully he comes down clean here and gets
No, clear it. Clear it. That was him. I told you to clear that one. That's not on him, man.
Oh, he didn't ask for anything until we just did the restart.
Well, clear it. I mean, you got to clear it.
It's too late now. He didn't ask for it to be cleared. I asked him if he needed it cleared. I'm not sure. Yeah,
I know.
He said he jumped the start.
Well, yeah, I told you he was going to get it. Because Reno didn't go in a restart zone, which gives the control to 29, so he did everything right there.
Yeah, I asked him if he needed to clear the black flag. He didn't say yes, so.
Well, that's a shame. Guess reading the rule book pays off. Or doesn't in some instances. I guess Reno's probably not used to being up front, so I guess maybe he was a little confused on the restart zone himself. We got a good battle up front, though. See Dayhoff already up to 22nd. He's going to make his way through the field pretty quick, I think. Tyler Ballman did not go a lap down, it doesn't look like. What are we doing? 55, going in for a little bit of pitting. Yes, sir, he is. Yeah, 29 really did not lose too many spots. I mean, he's really just a half corner away from the field, as you can see. Just catch a glimpse of it there in the corner of your screen, so he'll be able to stay on the lead lap. Oh, as we have a caution here, Carson Smith has crashed. They have no Carson Smith here. Be right down there by the pit road entry. I think that's him getting loose coming off the corner. That was not him. There he is, right there in the 54. Oh yeah, that was just a bad move by 54. Just cut down trying to slam the door on 98 when everybody's going in corner entry. So that's definitely going to be his mistake on that. One he'll definitely learn from. We'll get a chopper view of that. Yeah, you definitely don't want to come down like that. Definitely got to be watching them mirrors, man. But you'll come back. Quick driver. Use that fast spare maybe. And get to come right back up front.
No, the black flag for the 29 was him not. He restarted too early in the box. He said that he did not wait until, you know, the double lines on the wall. He said he left a little early.
Yeah, it's definitely something we'll have to look at just to clarify,
Yeah,
so
anyway,
he
yeah,
knows.
that's. I
but-
just wanted. I wanted to apologize to him if I messed up, but he said no, that he left early. Anyways, just to explain what happened there. We'll
Okay.
definitely look at it again
Yeah,
after the
because
race
that
to
looked
make
really
sure what
close,
happened
like a Reno did not go by the time the second line happened. So anytime they don't
Okay.
go, anytime they exit the restart zone, they lose control of the field, and anybody that gets a black flag can be cleared during that instant. So these guys
Okay,
got to
then
know
that,
to.
yeah, that might be the case. Then maybe he just thought he left early, and then. But anyways, yeah, we will look at that and see what happened there.
It's fine. Just something for these guys to know going forward, but that rarely happens. But sometimes when you get someone up there that hasn't been up there in a long time or not very much, you know, it can be pretty exciting to be up front for the first time, you know. A lot of stuff going through your head, especially when you're on that old of tires. But it did look like he did finally pit.
Yes, he did.
And he's a lap down now? He is. He somehow went a lap down.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Interesting strategy.
He might have sped on pit road or something.
Well, that happens, I heard. Will, Kern.
Oh, no, I did it last night. That ruined my race. That was not fun after that.
I know William probably doesn't even watch these, all the shade I'm throwing at the poor guy.
Pretty strung out now. We got a battle up there for third. Williamson is coming through the field. He might be a contender at the end of this race.
There's a lot of quick cars. Then you got Dayhoff. He's actually dropping back a couple spots as he's pushing 3 wide back there. He's definitely going to eat up some tires getting through the field. He really, there you go. Yeah, that boy, he was about to push that 4 wide. No point. You got a lot of laps left, Dayhoff. He threaded the needle on that one. Where a lot of wrecks will happen if you get fast guys that go to the back, they just power through the field. And who's following right behind him through the field? Tyler Ballman. Right on his tail, is just making the same moves Dayhoff is. Just follow him all the way to the lead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been practicing together and getting laps in together. So I think they're helping each other out, I think, a little bit here.
Well, they definitely are in the same chat anyway.
Yeah, we got about 18 of them in there again.
They're Bible study.
That's right.
These guys need it in this series.
Is that 17 car? Oh yeah, is he a lap down? No, he's not.
No, you have Cameron, Reno, Gregory, Mike Burns, Tim Taylor, Kyle Rogers, Scott Stoffler, and Corey Fowler either out or laps down. 27th, 28th, and 29th are a lap down. Rogers, Stotler, and Fowler are out.
Oh, I was thinking 17. That's a 97. My bad. I was looking at that guy, Escarino.
Day off is to 17th now.
Day off is making his way through here. Let's see, it's up to 14th now.
Oh yeah, he's definitely working his way up. Like they're getting up to about 150. Josh Rebel is. Ooh, goes in a little hot. Gonna warm up them tires just a little bit as he drifts up the track. Should let Day Off come around. Yeah, there's Day Off there to his left. And go ahead and get up there, take that high side and try to pass some of these other guys here. Looking around them on the outside. Moving his way up to 11th and 12th there. Still got Drew out front leading. Definitely going to give him some points. If Dayhoff doesn't get up here fairly quick, then Drew's going to be able to lead the most laps. Get them 3 bonus points. Chase Killer is having a good race himself as well up there at the P4. Trying to catch Jason Lewis for P3.
Yeah, I'm wondering if these guys are just hanging back here, if that's their pace. I would hope that some of these guys are probably saving a little bit and
Ooh, Chase has
he's
check up
tired.
and
Ooh,
lose some there.
that was close.
Yeah, it was real close. But way to check up. Way to be aware, guys. They are getting separated. I'm trying to see. A lot of these guys are on 29 lap stint. So, I mean, if it goes green we had a caution there. We'll say 15 laps. Then we should be looking at maybe some green flag cautions here, or green flag pit stops.
Yeah, they'll be in the window in eight laps or so. So.
Pretty quiet from Jason Kraft, but he's working his way up. He's up to 19th now. Definitely already better than last week, right?
Yeah. Yep. For sure.
He's got to get that IPL down since he was at a 4.00. 1 lap 4X that's killer. But yeah, he definitely won't be on the IPL next week now. I think a lot of these guys will drop off.
Dayhoff's run into some trouble now. He's got some faster traffic to work through with Colton and Dyke in front of him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Dayhoff is quicker, but he's not going to have the. Oh, we got a caution. That's probably perfect for these guys. That's exactly what Dayhoff needed, because if it stayed green, I don't think he was going to catch anybody. Looks like Brent McKee, man. He was quick too. Let's see what happened to him. Brent McKee there. He might be a.
92's got some serious damage. Hopefully he has a fast repair.
Yeah, as we're watching the 92, I'm thinking he just gets loose, or is the 16 try to go under him there? Oh yeah, 16 turned him. Yep, 16 turned him. He tried to save it, and it just hooked right on him, straight into the wall. Big damage, and gonna collect the 98 too. See this guy. See if Kraft's able to get around it. Yep, Kraft was. A lot of guys missed that. That could have been real bad. I mean, unfortunately, the 98 got caught up in that as well. So, sure, we have everybody pitting right now. Everybody should be coming in for fuel and tires. They're not going to be able to make it. Watch Jason Kraft's view here as that wreck happens in front of him.
What was that, Sean?
Oh, I'm just watching Jason Kraft. I assume everybody was pitting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks like everybody went down into the pits. Like I said, that happened. You know what? They might be able to make it. Because they were getting, 40 to 45 laps, and we're, 45 laps now?
Yeah, we got 45 left.
44 now.
So yeah, they could probably make it. Most if they just save right here and save a little bit.
If it stays green, it's going to be interesting for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I think they can make it though.
But that's definitely what Dayhoff needed, and he gained a lot of spots. He gained 5 or 6 spots in the pits.
Yes, he did.
Uh-oh. It looks like he had a 28-second pit stop, so he did not take 4 tires.
He might have just fueled up because, tires aren't really a factor with this many. I don't know. I guess the freshies would probably be good for a couple laps there, but.
I mean, the more cautions there are, the more the freshies are going to pay off when it comes down to 40 laps later at the end. Looks like Reno's
if you just
got to
fire off
the back there. A lot of shuffling going on. Throw it, extend it. Throw caution. Throw caution.
It's too late.
No,
it already did.
Yeah, throw it. That was we should have extended. Reno was up at the wall in corner 3 for some reason, but that wasn't even an issue. But it looks like there was major checkups there around mid-pack here. What happened? Oh, the 29 just running through everybody. That will definitely be a penalty. I don't know what Ballman, I don't know what, he may have some issues or something, because that's not normal.
I mean, that kind of ruined some people's races there. I'm tending to give him a
Let's,
black flag right here.
Yeah, ask him what that was. I would definitely want to find out, because that was different for sure.
He disconnected, he dropped due to packet loss. So I think it shot him off and then he dropped out. I don't. It's very unfortunate for some guys.
That is. I was about to say you might want to kick him out because he didn't let off at all during that. So. When did he drop the packet lock? I mean, he's not blinking or anything. I think Colton got the worst of it there too. Put Colton all the way down to P23. All right, looks like we did have a little disconnection issue, and it happens sometimes. All these cars on track, one server. What did this guy do here? Oh, gonna have to pass. Let all those guys go around, I think. So that did hurt a few people in the race. Colton a lot. Now he's all the way at the back, and he was about 7th or 8th. But he's got quite a bit of lap to make up for it, for sure. With that, looks like we do have Forrest Martin up here leading the race. We got Brandon Dayhoff back in the mix, so that's good for him. What in the heck is going on back there? Wilder,
Yes, sir.
what is going on back there?
I have no idea.
I thought I seen the pace car still on the track when everybody went.
It told them to go out of floor. I don't know why it told them to go out of 4.
Yeah, the pace car vanished half. All right, that was a little weird. I would definitely, yeah, that was weird. All right, iRacing's being a little funky today. Because it did look like the pace car vanished a little bit after. That was a big delay there from the pace car. I'm not sure what that was. Because the pace car lagged behind. It was in the middle. It should have dove off. It was up in the middle of the track halfway through, and then it just vanished.
It got extended because people were not in line, and then I extended it again because people still went in line, and I think that just kind of threw iRacing for a loop and didn't know what to do, and it told them green flag in turn 4. So.
But it probably was accurate. But that the pace car, it stayed out, and when it got to about where it should have went in, it just vanished on the.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what happened.
Well, no matter what it says, you got to tell them that we don't go until the restart zone. Always. Yeah. I don't know why they went out of 4. So, but we'll see if we can't get it right here. There's a couple cars involved in that, 3 or 4. A lot of them seem to avoid it, but still some that got into it. Looks like Braden is doing pretty good up there in P11, P12. We're getting a drive-through in EOL today, so that's good for him. All right.
Ooh, that was weird. Looks like I got it figured out now, so that's good. Ooh, that was weird.
That was good. This is the first time I ever seen that. So
we
are with Forrest Martin up front, though. Kind of come out of nowhere. I mean, he started 13th, so I mean, he was fairly quick. If this stays green, Dayhoff's got quite a bit of making up to do, especially if he didn't take tires. Because he was pushing through that field real hard. So for him to heat up those tires, of course, they probably cooled off with all these caution laps we just had, but we'll see if we can't stay green here. Got some people off track, got a bumper missing back there. Got EFA up in the wall. Got some more wrecking going on back there. But looks like they're able to stay straight. Like Carson Smith. Crafter on the shoulder back there. EFA. He can't even turn his car. It's so damaged. He is on the front stretch. Looks like he might be able to make it in. He's not going to make the pits. That's going to be a caution. Oh, nope, he towed. Yep, he T-boned the pit wall. His steering was so broke. As a Forrest Martin went high there. Drew comes around and takes the lead. Drew Holloway and Jason Williams coming behind, and Chase Keller's trying to make a move for P3 as well. See if Brandon Dayhoff can't go ahead and get that free pass while Forrest Martin is stuck up high. Thad Miller doing a fine job there in P7. He was just hoping for a top 12 and a 0X, so hopefully his X's are pretty good. Got about a second and a half lead, man.
Caution.
Oh, Dayhoff definitely needed that. Joshua Hole, Kerry Conaway, James Bolka. Got a Holt may have crashed twice there.
I think the guys are going to be pitting here if they didn't pit the last one. A lot of them pit on lap 75, so probably all going to be pitting here for their last one, is my guess.
Oh, and if they have tires, that'll be very nice. Look at that 92. That was a real bad move or bust. 92. Brent McKee there.
Who's on the outside? The 52, huh? Oh, he just loses the front end.
Yep, he does. Yep, locked up. Looking at the rearview mirror, I was like, whoa. 52 upset him. I can understand.
Looks like he lost the front end and just slid up.
Yeah, I was in his cockpit view. He went in a little too hot, locked it up, and he was cranked 90-degree left there and couldn't do anything about it. Then some more got dinged up, but this is stuff that collects other people that adds X's, man, these little mistakes like that. So whoever took some tires, and if it goes green, is definitely going to get an advantage here. And I don't.
A lot of these guys did not pit. It's lap 75. All these guys up the top. Brent McKee has lapped on 78. Yeah, they can make it, but we'll see. Back here, Kraft, Carson Smith.
Forrest Martin hadn't pitted since 59.
Yeah, some of these guys about 16 to 20 back.
Yeah,
could have a tire advantage.
Well, yeah. Hopefully nobody has a set left right now. But Forrest not pitting on lap 59. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's on a 36 lap stint. I mean, he can't make that. But maybe he says, I'm going to stay up here and I'm going to get my 0X and not worry about the win. Let's just stay up front, stay out of the hornet's nest, and I'll drift back slowly.
It's a long way to make it on fuel, but you never, I mean, it's 15 laps to save, but we've had a couple cautions. If you get a couple more, he's probably going to be okay on fuel.
Now this is going to be a good battle. If Drew can get a handful or more laps, I think he will probably have
watch
led
out.
the most laps here.
Oh,
Ooh! Jace Keller and Kale kind of, I don't know if they got into it or they both got loose or one got loose and kind of tapped the other.
Dyke went way up the wall too. Colton, the 56 checked up a 1 and 2 last lap, and Colton got right in the back of him. Lost his bumper, so I'm sure Colton's not loving life right now.
You know what? It still looks like it's running okay. Ooh,
Oh, he got
I
loose
think
just
that-
now.
Yep.
Keep it going. And he does.
Car's definitely going to have some damage. You go back
Yeah.
up front here, though. See if these guys can.
Front two are taking off. They're gone. I would, if I were them, I would just be, if I was day off, just stay on his bumper and just not even push. Just wait till the end and then make your move.
If it was you, you can't wait. I don't feel like you have
Oh,
the
yeah, I
patience for this. Do you?
I say so, but oh, 32 into the back of the 87.
Ooh,
Oh,
someone in the
I
safety
saw that
barrier back
live.
there. Did you?
32 got into him coming off the corner. Dyke got loose though.
Was it the 87?
Yes.
All right, then I'll just rewind that. Well, he don't have too much damage if that was the one that hit the wall.
He did.
You know,
He
don't
didn't
look-
hit it at a very high speed though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say it doesn't look too terribly bad, but man, that's like the third guy that's hit that already, though. Yeah, 32 just carrying too much speed there. Pretty good hit. That's got to be some pretty good wheel damage. Man, I got to be careful coming off these corners, man. Let off a little bit. If you're carrying too much speed on the exit, I mean, you just didn't enter the corner right. You missed the corner. You're going to have to give up that speed. You can't just keep in it and just hope it stays down, because
Yes.
this is where a lot of these incidents are happening. People are just drifting up. They don't understand their high speed as they're, because they didn't enter the corner right. Missed your apex. You get on too early, you're gonna drift up towards the wall. Now I'm curious to see if any of these guys here,
Drew is coming down. Dayhoff's coming down. They're all top
the leaders are
three.
coming down. And
No, somebody stayed out. Joe.
there's
Joe Ketchmark stayed out.
Joe Ketchmark, Brent McKee, and Thad Miller. See how many of these guys really stay out, because this is really gonna kind of change up. See if they get tired, though.
92. He got an incident earlier, but guess where he's at now? He's gonna be sitting on the
Dayhoff.
outside.
Dayhoff's taking rights. Dayhoff's taking lefts. Dayhoff, Jace taking all four. Forrest Martin was able to make it. Look at that. So he was able to come down and get in, and I didn't understand his thing about staying out, and I'm surprised Dayhoff in the last caution didn't take tires. That means he didn't take tires the last go around.
I think the 3 got some sort of penalty. Maybe not.
All right, and we're back. Should be an exciting last about 17 laps or so. It looks like we got some tire strategies. We got Brandon Dayhoff in 11th, Forrest Martin in 13th, Jace Keller I know took tires in 14th. You got Jason Kraft that's been in the back all day, and he's up to 5th now. But these guys have enough to make the field. They just don't have the tires. Joe Ketchmark's last pit was 29 laps ago. Yeah, all these guys are on 10. Some of these guys are on 10 lap stint, but these guys are going to get so far ahead. If it stays green, it's going to be real hard for some of these guys to catch back up.
Wreck him, back stretch. Oh boy.
That's a big one. That is a big one. That's why these
Colton.
X's matter.
Colton just got collected in the aftermath.
Oh,
the one car. Oh my.
As you see, they're
He
going
got
3 wide. We got Braden,
He got a little
number
loose.
6, and Jace Killer all about 3 wide. Yep, the one.
One got loose.
I wonder if he took tires there. The one gets loose, tries to save it. He does have it saved. He tries to come back over and just gets hit by the number 6. He's just going to turn Chase right in back into the field here. What collects Josh Rebel?
Yeah, Colton's still getting around. I think he has some serious damage now. Yeah, his head's flapping around.
Oh, he's got to. Yeah, he just used his fast repair, it looks like, too. Yep. Well, if you go fast enough, it'll snap off. I found that out. Well, Colton's going to be on that IPL now. He's only got 2 races in, and I don't know if he finished last race. I think he disconnected, so. Really, this is kind of hurting Dayhoff and those guys that took tires because they didn't even get a chance to warm up their tires.
Right, yeah.
I'll tell you what it's going to benefit. I mean, we already bumped up their IPL too much anyway, so they're already getting a break here. But if it hurts 9% of the field, it's gonna be a benefit for 10% of the field. So, you know, that's a bonus you get for staying clean.
Yeah, it's going to be a big bonus for the guys that are under that threshold. I don't know. If we keep restarting like this, the 33, he's in a good spot. I like his position.
He is, yes. You're right. And he wasn't even one, you know, he hasn't led too many laps either. I mean, he's just been back there. He's been up there, but he's just.
Right.
He hadn't been.
He's been in that kind of second group behind Dayhoff in the 3 and the 32, just kind of right behind those guys. But
oh, this started out with such good promise, guys, and it's gotten a little sloppy here in the last.
Got muddied.
Laps. Go here. Joe got a decent jump. The Stapleton was going to be able to. Nope, he was probably a wise move. He just let McKee get in. Looks like he was really wanting in there. We got Kraft real high here.
And the 35 car started in 4th gear, it looks like. It kind of stacked them up.
We got to
behind
turn
him.
back there. We got to turn back
17.
there.
Get going, buddy. See what happened. He bumps. Oh, he kind of got bumped. He got stacked up and got hit from the inside there. The 16 got into him. But it wasn't really the 16's fault.
They were going a little crazy with just these couple laps left. Brent McKee's going to eat up them tires, much as he's sawing that wheel right now.
Yeah.
Here we go with Thad Miller, though, on the podium right now.
Yellow, we're going to have a shootout here, hopefully. Oh, we got who's this sideways?
Ryan Stevenson.
Yeah.
here we got people all using every inch of this track.
Oh, somebody on the bottom just came up, missed their spot and hit them.
Yep. Yep. What 92 did to the 52 just kind of did to the 48 right there.
Yeah. Just getting in too hard. The tires are warm maybe a little bit, and
Josh Rebel.
you hit them and they just lock up. You're just hitting them too hard. You just got to back up the corners a little bit, probably.
You are right on that. Yeah, they definitely just gotta slow it down a little bit there on those corners. I know everybody's trying to push it, but what's a position or two, you know?
Mm-hmm. Colton getting lucky cat. He did a little meow on the way around.
That's his little dog. He doesn't have much big dog in him, man. Definitely interesting race. We've seen our ups and downs for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, Dayhoff and the 3.
Yeah, I don't.
They got caught behind the 8 ball there, pitting late like that, you know.
They did. I don't. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they didn't pit the time before, but I think. I mean, it's going to be 8 laps when we get going again. I don't think Dayhoff's going to be able to climb up there in 8 laps. And where is Andrew Holleran? Okay, yep, he's in 10th, 9th.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're right there by each other. They're going to be side by side, or no, staggered, but right there.
You know, these guys are on 37 to, you know, Jason Kraft's on 24 lap old. Well,
Shields is in a good spot.
Shields is on 18 lap stint. I don't know if he changed tires. I don't think he
Maybe
did.
not. He had a 33-second pit stop.
I know Kraft didn't because he's on a 24 lap stint. His last pit was on 8.
I don't know. I kind of like where Ketchmar's at right now. You can get a big jump on these restarts and make them guys press behind you. This should be wild, though. I think they're just going to be going crazy right here.
I can see that. See, Dad, if I was in Dad's spots, just being happy. He just was going to be happy as he was in the top 12. So right now, you know these guys are
He got a good run, good launch.
You definitely just want to take it easy here.
Oh, yellow's
easy,
out.
Stapleton. Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. Got right in.
Gregory. See what happens here. These are why all these X's are catching up, guys. Josh has a big old gap there. Um, 48. Yep, 48. That's why we don't change lanes, guys. Right there. 48's going to definitely have a penalty. The whole reason that caused that wreck because he decided to go around him on the outside and get next to him. And it caused that wreck. Make that rule for a reason, guys.
There was definitely a checkup in front of him, but still, you gotta stay just in line and not try to, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, a caution in a wreck and X's wouldn't have happened if you just stay in line there. You know, at some point, people, especially in the back, they have to realize where they're racing at. I mean, 17th, 18th, 20th, 15th. You know, you just have to be cautious. It's like Colton Pitts trying to get some more done. All this, and Jason Kraft is just staying in P5. Probably pretty older tires. Should be one to green here.
Yeah, there's just a little stack up, and one guy really checked up, and like you said, you tried to go to the outside, and yeah, trying to explain to them if they just close those gaps, you know, into turn 3 and just keep the speed maintained, there's not going to be any problems on the restarts. But it's been better though. There's been some mostly good restarts here.
Yeah, it's been better. Where are we at next week?
Next week, I forgot
I think
already.
it's 2 weeks for Kansas Road, isn't it? So next week is something else. I knew it was going to be a fun race.
I can't find him.
Pace car dies off here. We're going to have 4 to go when we hit this green checkered flag here, or start finish line, sorry. So catch bar gets a good jump there. And why are we, yep, someone got dive bombed right there. Yep, Drew is pushing a little hard there, little hard. Yeah, it's definitely not a good move. Definitely have to be a little bit more patient than that. It's going to be hard to win from 10th anyway, but I mean, kind of dive bombed in there, probably ruined someone else's race there. So got to be a little bit more patient, guys. Hopefully I didn't collect too many.
It is racking up the incident points.
Well, they will. Yeah, I mean, Drew just dive bombed the 97 there.
Yes, he did.
In too much of a hurry to try to get up there, thinking he's going to win in 3 laps, being in 10th.
Yeah, it's go time, but still, you got to finish. I don't think we're done. I mean, we got 3 green-white checkers, so.
Well, this is going to be a natural one, so this won't count as overtime. But yeah, no, these guys got it. I mean, they had to realize. I mean, they kind of messed up hitting late. A lot of cautions kind of screwed Dayhoff and Drew. You're not going to come back and in 4 laps win the race from like 8th, 9th, 10th. So
Yeah, this will be the first of 3, because we got one more to green. So we'll get going on 21.
the way these guys are kind of racing a little bit crazy now. Starting to feel a little less bad for him. Oh, I forgot to change all these. They still say truck. Oopsie. All right, yeah. Let's see if we can't finish this strong, man.
And there's going to be another penalty by Mr. McKee. He definitely crossed down before the start finish line, it looked like.
I was doing some typing. I didn't even get to see it. These guys are going to push here.
And another caution.
Yep. I'll tell you what, I know. I mean, Brandon Dayhoff is eking up there. He's getting like a position of a caution here, so. back and see what happened here. James Volka. Oh, he just got on the apron, came up, tried to correct it. Yeah, just heated up the tires a little bit, spun out.
Yeah, it's a bad restart too. They're all bumping around into each other right in
Yeah.
his area too, so he may have some damage. I don't know. Things are definitely heating up. I'll tell you that.
Comms too, or just the broadcast?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, good. I'll be honest with you. A lot of these guys should be mad out here. The way this is turned. I'll tell you who's happy now. It's Dad Miller, because I mean, you have these faster guys like Dayhoff and Drew, and you know, just some of those guys back there in these caution laps. I mean, they're just big old equalizers. So on these tires, so for them to get up there, then, you know, I don't know what Kraft is looking on fuel. No, he should be good. I think he went and topped off on lap 88. So, I mean, but this with the green white checkers, I mean, we can go 9 laps over. So green white checkers and some extra caution laps. So I don't know how many laps over we can actually run. I know we're on overtime right now. We're at 123 laps. So.
Yeah, things are just getting a little heated, I think, but we're fine. And a lot of black flags are going on right now, and
oh, for their 20s.
Kind of a couple different reasons, but yeah, we'll have to look back. Should be a fun review week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to download this and take it to work tomorrow, I think, just to help get a jump start on it. Why are these guys up front hitting each other? They want to tell them they're both about to get the boot. I'm okay if you want to give them both a drive through. I think that sort of lead, guys. Here we go. Dayhoff got into the back of Stapleton there. Going to definitely be a caution. Stapleton, Thad Miller having a good race. He gets taken up in it. Brandon Dayhoff here. See if he just closed it a little much. Looks like he closed the gap quite a bit here. Yeah, kind of just pushing really hard there. I mean, I'm sure 56 checked up a little bit, just a little bit more than I guess 51 was expecting. Looks like the 92 has crossed the commitment line there. But he did go in a pit. Looks like a lot of guys, a few guys up there had to go in and pit. Now here's Dayhoff. There's a couple guys that were in front of him that got involved in that wreck that he was involved in. So now there's Dayhoff up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're back to it now, guys. Looks like, what is this going to be, our second green-white checkered? Is this going to be the race?
No,
Or
this is third. This is the last one.
Oh, this is the last one. All right, do they know this?
It says 3 of 3. I would hope so, but
May want to let them know they need to finish their lap. You better tell them this is it. Caution comes out, that's going to be it.
yeah.
Make sure to let them know to finish the race. Like with that black flag for that extracurricular activities to go, and we have a caution. Yeah, well, we don't have a caution. There is a wreck back there. He was going to finish. Oh, the 98 gets loose. Oh, yeah, he was running so well too. He got loose coming out of the corner. He lost all of his spots there. Look at Andrew Holloran back up in the P2 though. Somebody has to dive off in the pits. Jason Williamson.
Yeah, black flags for incident points, I believe. I think our leader has a black flag as well.
Dayhoff does?
Yes, he does. That's what my race lab is telling me.
Ooh, I didn't see him get in anybody. But this is the final lap here. Unofficial results here. We got Dayhoff taking a checkered. Oh, Drew got loose. Drew got looped back here. Oh, it looks like James Williamson was able to take second place. Let's go back and see how Drew got loose a little bit. I don't know if 32 gave him a little bumper or. Oh no, oh no, oh he was just exiting. That was a good save by him though, but he did lose. Yeah, he definitely did get P3. Well, at least we finished under green there, so that is good. All right, we will get these drivers up here for the interview once we get the official results, and we will be right back with your driver interviews. All right, we're back with y'all here. And we do have the official results, and looks like Brandon Dayhoff was issued a black flag on that final restart, and that means this was a race to the finish. That Drew had it until he got loose coming out of 4. This is a race for the win right here. And there it is. Jason Williamson wins it. Andrew Holler in second, and John Shields got third. John Shields, I don't think was in our Discord. So we are gonna go ahead and interview Drew Holleran. Hey Drew, definitely an up and down races. Definitely seen you making some mistakes out there, but you were able to battle back and get a podium and get a P2 finish. Could have had first there with a Dayhoff's black flag, but looks like got a little loose coming out of 4.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to not be for the win. I thought we were racing for second and third there. I don't quite understand what was going on there, that whole thing, but um thank you to Stage Break Podcast for being on the car 2 nights in a row. I'm not here to promote it, but we were on another league last night at Bristol, and we also finished second. So, so close once again, but just stuff happens. It's just racing, and I mean, I still just don't know what was going on with all that stuff, but you guys seem like you handled it the way you needed to, and we'll go on to Chicagoland and maybe get some actual racing in.
Chicagoland, that's where we are next, Wilder. We were trying to figure that out, and I could not for the life of me remember. But yeah, like I said, you definitely got in a few incidents. You found yourself in the back, and then it was a good job. I mean, you got pole. You might have led most laps. I'm pretty sure, and yeah, so yeah, it was just good battling. Way to stay with it. We were clean for a lot of part of the race. It was looking really good, throwing some praise out. Then it got really bad at the end. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. We'll probably have to cut down on some of our members here, and we'll definitely get this cleaned up for you guys, so y'all can have some good fun racing. You got any questions for him, Sean?
Oh, yeah, good job though. Good race. I know there's a lot going on there, and yeah, good job sticking it through and making it to the end. I think that is going to be a big key in this series, is making it to the end and as clean as possible, and that's people are going to get rewarded for that. I mean, you had 14 incident points. It's a lot, but that's not a lot compared to everybody else. So I'll say good job on that for sure.
I don't even know how it added up to 14. 1 minute it was 4, then it was 8, and then I just lost count because I was too busy driving. But hopefully it doesn't put me on that IPL. But if it does, it does. I'll just have to handle that the right way, and I'll see y'all at Chicago.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right,
Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go, man?
Absolutely, all my friends watching this thing. I'm sure they have their thoughts too, but it was overall a great race besides all that stuff, and I I learned a lot about this track. I haven't been so puzzled about a track in quite a few years now, so I felt like a new driver again. So learning it and being able to have some success here, I wasn't really expecting anything more than 8th or something like that. So just need a little bit more. I didn't realize that was a race for a win. Otherwise, I would have tried a little harder to save the car. But second, third, that's what I thought we were racing for.
Well, congratulations. How you feel about Chicagoland?
If it doesn't race anything like Vegas, I feel pretty good. I needed to spread out a little bit, and I'm sure some of the knuckleheads playing each other for 31st need it too. So let it spread out. Let's get some tire wear and some good racing going on. I was looking forward to battling Dayhoff, and I didn't really get to do that.
All right. Well, good P2. I'm sure that'll help you in points. We'll see what that does for your IPL, and we'll see you next week, man. All right. John Shields, looks like he ended up with P3 of a DQ by Dayhoff. Seemed to work out in your favor there. So, first podium here this season. How you feel about it so far, man?
Man, I'm pretty excited about it. I felt really really good coming into this race, and got caught up in a bunch of accidents, and had to fight my way back, and wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. So P3 sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I seen you a couple laps before this, before the finish that you got loose and you're able to. I mean, you kind of saved it and you didn't lose too many spots, so it was nice to see you be able to battle back out there.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm thinking New Hampshire is one of my good style of racetracks, and first time I'm sorry, Milwaukee, and it's kind of ironic that I used to live about 3 miles from this place and used to drink at a bar just outside of Turn 3 at this place called Ek Bar.
oh, well, look at that.
Cool.
Always a home field advantage. Yeah, yep, right there. I'm showing it on the replay. It looks like you got crazy loose coming out of what is that, 2, I think. Um, but you were able to keep it on the track and stay straight and pull out a podium. So that's good for you. Now we have Chicagoland coming up. How you feel about that?
I'm gonna spend quite a bit of time this next weekend on that, trying to get cleaned up on that, because I didn't think I did so well on the trucks at Chicagoland, but I spent probably 250 laps getting ready for this race, so I just probably need to put in more laps.
That's what it always comes down to, man. When people don't understand it, it's just like Drew. He was about 7/10 off of Dayhoff earlier in the week, and he said he put a lot of time in. So then there he was able to get pole. So that's all it takes. That's what a lot of these guys got to understand, man. It just takes seat time, and everybody will get there.
I appreciate what you guys do of putting on these races, and getting us a chance to show out. And I thank you guys, even though I give you guys a hard time in the chat sometimes, but I appreciate it.
Oh, you do. You used to be so quiet. I liked it better then. Wilder, yeah.
On that note, we're always just trying to make this better. So, I mean, we appreciate hearing things because it might be an angle that we haven't heard of or thought of or something like that. So, but anyways, yeah, good job, man. Looks like you were just kind of hanging out for a lot of the race. Them guys up front, you were kind of like right on the tail end of them or getting up into them at some points. And I think did you have a little bit better tires than them at the end there?
I put on 4 fresh shoes, probably about 30 laps to go. It was my last set, and I'm not sure if it was the last, the better tires, but I ran 50 laps in practice, and only had about 80% wear. So
okay.
I knew 30% or 30 laps to go. That was going to be my time.
Okay, yeah. I think a lot of them guys did pit a little bit before then. So yeah, I mean, good job on you, and yeah, I mean, good race. You stayed out of it for a little bit. I know you got caught up in some stuff, as I think just about everybody in the field did. And there's some weird iRacing things going on that kind of out of our control. But good job for making it through to the end. And like I told the last driver, I think that's going to be key is staying out of the mess and just being as clean as possible and getting to the end is going to be key.
All right. Well, John, is there anybody you want to shout out before we let you go, man?
I want to shout out to the fiance. We're getting married about 3 weeks down in Sevierville, Tennessee. She lets me do this pretty much Friday nights, Sunday nights, Mondays, and Tuesdays. Changes her schedule around to support me on doing this. So shout out to Sarah Dillman, and love her very much.
Oh, you should, and you should marry her. She's gonna let you play fake racing that many times a week, man. So, all right. Well, you have a good evening, and we'll see you next week, man. And congratulations on your podium here.
Appreciate it, guys. See you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, you go ahead and start this one off here, Wilder.
All right, Mr. Williamson, our winner, kind of by default, but hey, you were up there. You were up. We were watching you the whole race, so I know I was. You were kind of creeping up in that top 10, and then pretty soon you were up to top 5, and just kind of moving through. And I will say, you are the winner of the least amount of incident points with 3. I mean, that's pretty damn good job. Good job, bud. You there, Jason?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hey, bud. So, how'd you think the race went? I know it was kind of muddled up with some things there, but you made it through to the end. So, you have any things that helped you out during the race?
Yeah, this isn't one of my strongest tracks. Haven't raced here in a long time. Did a lot of practice laps this week, and when I qualified 14th, it was just survive because I knew it was going to get the way it was at the end.
Hmm. Yeah, well, good
And
job. I think that's going to be key throughout the season. Is just making it to the end with the least amount of damage to your car. You did that very well tonight. Yeah, was that your game plan all along? Was just kind of lay back and kind of creep up through the field there and try to make it to the end?
yeah, that was kind of the plan, was just to take passes when I could, and just try to keep the car not hurt. And I had a little bump there. Somebody cut in front of me, uh, so I went in and pitted. No damage, so I was all right. And then just kind of like what everybody else did with that 25 or 30 laps, whatever it was, I knew we had one more set left, and it was just try to save those tires until the end. But it's just how it worked out with all the cautions.
Nice, man. Well, congratulations. On to the next race here at Chicagoland. How you feeling about Chicagoland?
Uh, Chicago's is fun, fast. It should be exciting. I hope it stays a little bit more caution free than tonight, but be a little bit bigger, a little bit more room, less braking. So we'll see what happens.
Cool, man. You got anything, Sean?
Oh well, you could rest assured we're gonna get this cleaned up. Sure, all that nonsense is definitely gonna have to stop out there. Um, like I said, we can fill this league right back up pretty quick. A lot of these guys like ARCA, so I mean, if these guys don't want to straighten up, then we'll just get rid of them and we'll fill this thing back up, man. Um, and and hopefully find 30 clean drivers. Um,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely the goal.
yeah, it's
yeah.
definitely all goal.
I just want to thank you guys for putting this on and all. I know it's a lot of work with the podcast and broadcasting and announcing and everything. I just want you to know it's appreciated.
Oh, we
And
appreciate
also,
you.
yeah, and my wife and my mom for helping out with the kids and allowing me to do this. So without them, I'm not doing it.
Oh,
That's right.
100%.
We're
Yeah.
all kind of in the same boat there,
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. For sure. For sure.
But
And a
man,
But
yeah,
and a podcast ain't that much work. It's really just a chance for us to hang out and BS
chat. Yeah,
anyway. Yeah. So that's we just happen to have a camera on, but
right,
it
it's fun to watch. But and everybody that tuned in tonight, it's fun.
nice.
it's definitely been fun out there. Y'all had really good the first half of the race, I don't think anybody even had double digits, or one guy had double digits incidents that last
Yeah,
half. It
yeah,
turned bad.
it was clean for the first half, and yeah, it got kind of wild there at the end. But uh, that's the way it goes sometimes. I knew it was going to get like that, so I kind of tried to prepare for that and be defensive.
Yeah, what did you think here? I know Dayhoff got his black, but I know you were going for P2. But
So
did you see Drew get loose coming out of the corner there?
I did, and I thought the 51 had already won the race, and I saw him getting loose near the wall, and it was get away as far away from him as I could and hang on to it. And I didn't even realize I won the race till after, and I checked. I didn't realize he had a black flag, so that's pretty cool, I guess.
Hey, it is cool, and he got a
Yeah.
black flag for a reason, so it's definitely not by default. So I mean,
Okay. Yep.
Right.
I wasn't
Exactly.
sure.
yep.
No,
So
that you have the 3 incident points. That's a win in itself, right there, and that puts you in position where you're at right now. So
Yep, a lot of fun, a lot of practice, and like I said, just thanks to my wife Lauren and my mom for everything that they do and letting me do this.
All right, awesome, man. Well, we will see you next week, and congratulations on your win. We're definitely going to look forward to getting that little checkered flag next to your name. You get to wear proudly for the rest of the season, and we'll go get your winner's graphics up for you, man.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right, appreciate it, Jason.
See you guys.
All right, well, final thoughts on that race there, Wilder?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could have stayed like the first, 40 to 50 laps was pretty darn fun to watch actually, and actually got to see some racing. I got really muddled up by some iRacing things that it just kind of went on the fritz on a couple restarts there and caused some people some damage and incident points and losing spots. I mean, there's not really much we can do about that. We can only control what we have set in our rule book to try to make these racing like cleaner and more professional and not so much just wreckfest kind of thing. So it ends up kind of being that sometimes, and that's just it's a bunch of guys with under 1500 I rating, and it's just going to be like that until everybody kind of figures each other out and knows how hard they could push each other and the right amount of space to give and things like that. And just one last thing. I mean, we do this for the drivers, and we do it for fun for us as well, obviously. But the main thing is get these drivers experience because we've been there. Where there's no leagues to race in with low I rating without getting slaughtered by 4,000 I rating guys, and we're just trying to make this as clean as possible. We're not trying to punish anybody. We're trying to make it as enjoyable as we can. But you guys are the racers, and you guys are on the track. So I mean, there's not much we can do when you guys are in the cockpit. So the guys in the cockpit got to make the decisions a little bit better and things like that.
Oh, definitely. This is a beginner league. We want everybody to learn here and to grow in this league, but just trust the process. Stay with it. And everybody will get better. I mean,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
yeah. I mean, everybody in this series is newer or less experienced than a lot of guys on the platform. So this is a good place to go where hopefully we can have a good time and we can all learn. Of course, it's always going to be tempers and things like that, but yeah, definitely want to have a good, safe place to just have fun, race, and learn your racecraft and just get better. So that's what we always shoot for. But
Yep.
our official results are Jason Williamson,
Yeah.
P1, Andrew Holleran, P2, John Shields in third, Quinn McLean snuck up there in fourth, and Forrest Martin ended up getting back
Yeah.
up there for a top 5. I didn't even see them two on the finishing board there.
Yeah, Forrest was up there for a little bit, and then he had a little incident.
Yeah.
But able to make it back up there. Good job.
Yeah, yep, great of him. Carson Smith ended up working his way up, but we didn't really talk about him too much all night. And then look at Reno Connor, P8.
Yep. He did a
Johnson.
good job. I know he was in the back with Carson as well. And then Kerry Conaway finished 6th there. But yeah, they were kind of hanging out the back at the beginning part of the race and made it up there. Good job.
John Stapleton and P9. Guard getting a little tired there. Round out our top 10 is Brent Escanaro. I'll go and go with the people on the lap. Thad Miller, 11th. Okay. He was just hoping for a top 12. I don't know what X's he had, but he's hoping for a 0. Sure, we didn't do that.
8, not bad.
Hey, that is not bad. 12th, Gregory Badnias. And the last person on the lead lap is P13 at Christopher Dyke. So congratulations, all you guys. Hopefully we kept those X's down on some of you. And we will catch y'all. What do we got? We got the Cup Series race going on this Friday.
They're at Pocono.
At the Tricky Triangle. Then we're back here for Sunday at Auto Club. Then Gen 6 Monday will be Sonoma.
Yes,
then here next week, 7 days from now, we will be back with the ARCA series at Chicagoland. So another good week of racing. So till then, we'll see y'all next time, man.